לשבת כולנו יחד. How good it is to be with you and you. It's good to be with you. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha. Our tent is open. All are welcome. All are welcome in this tent. Good morning, friends. It's good to be with you, each and every one of you. And so today is Tuesday, which means it's Mindfulness and Middot. It means that we move a little bit and we breathe a little bit and we meditate a little bit and we learn a little bit. It's a beautiful morning. It is, it's just wonderful outside. I'm just looking out again to see, for those who have been to my home in Huntington, you know, I share a very, very large pond with my neighbor, and she just bought 3 new ducks, and so Sharon was out there this morning feeding them, and can't wait for the kids to see them. My grandchildren, when they come over, they love to watch me feed them. I hand feed them, and so they come right up to my hand and they take it right out of my hand. And so it's exciting to see that the spring is here, and hopefully it'll get warmer, and then you know what will come next this summer. And so can't wait. So Modeh Ani, I'm grateful to be alive and to be able to take part in the beauty of God's world. Ma gadlu ma'asecha ya me'od amchu machshavotecha. The world that God has indeed created. So let's move a little bit. Let's start with one hand on our chest and one hand on our belly. If you want, you can close your eyelids if you're comfortable for a moment, and just breathe. Let's just breathe normally, whatever your normal is. Just let's breathe in and breathe out. Take a couple of breaths in and out, and perhaps just notice where you are, what room you're in, the smell of the room. There are sounds in the room, the temperature of the room. Who else might be near you? Is it a person? Is it an animal? I invite you to take a deeper breath in through your nose if you can, if not through your mouth, and let it out with a sigh. Another one of those, breathing in and letting it out with a sigh. In and let it out with a sigh. I invite you to take your other hand, place it on your chest, the one that was on your belly, so one hand is over the other, and breathe here. Perhaps you can even feel your heartbeat. If your eyelids are closed, then you can maybe even hear your breath. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in love and breathing out. Sending love out into the world. And maybe you want to dedicate your spiritual practice this morning this mindfulness and Middot practice today to someone that you miss. Maybe it's someone who has entered life eternal, or someone that's just not in your everyday life. Maybe it's you want to dedicate your practice to yourself. Is it the self of old, or the self of what you hope to be, or the self of now? I invite you to say that name to yourself, or if you prefer, you can say it out loud if you're the only one in the room. Who are you dedicating your spiritual practice today to? Take another breath here. I invite you to open your eyelids if they're closed. Place your hands on your thighs or your knees. And let's move a little bit. So let's begin by putting our arms all the way up, and if they can't go all the way up, they can go here, right? All the way up. Take your right hand and lean over to the right side stretch, and stretch your left hand all the way over and breathe. And then I invite you to come all the way back up to neutral position. Go to the left side, right hand, and breathe. And back up. I invite you to place your hands, palms down, all the way out. And if you can't do it there, you can do it here, you can do it here. It doesn't really matter. And then take your right thumbs and you're going to rotate them right. And now your palms are up. I invite you to reach all the way up to the heavens above. Bring them down to the center of your chest. And if you can't do that, you can go here. And then bring them to here. Right? We just want to move a little bit. One more time. Rotate to the right. Palms are up to the heavens. Bring that back into your heart. And breathe. Let's do some circles. And circles the other way. And if you can't go all the way out here, you can do it here. All good. And all good this way. Or here. Just move a little bit. Okay. Now I invite you to move your whole top of your body. And we call that a Sufi grind. We're just going to move. And if you can't do it all the way there, just go like this. It's all good. So let's do the Sufi grind. A few times to the right, and then a few times to the left. And my camera might be backwards than yours, so if it is, just do one side and then do the other, and breathe while you're there. And then once you've done all of that, I want you to just shake it all out. Do the hokey pokey. Does everyone remember that? Shake it all around. That's what it's all about. And then swing your arms. And if you can't swing them all the way up, just swing them to this side. It doesn't matter. And then just stand up for a moment and stretch. And then when you're comfortable, be seated again. And we're going to do a little guided meditation on this Torah portion. So I invite you to find a comfortable seat. Whether sitting or lying down. I invite you to close your eyelids if you want to. Take a breath in through your nose. Perhaps your abdomen will expand. Exhale slowly through your mouth, letting go of any tension that you're holding. Let your body relax into the floor or the chair beneath you. And with each breath, feel the weight of the day lift off your shoulders. As we embark on this meditation, we'll talk a little bit about and explore Parshat Pikudei. It is the final Torah portion of the book of Exodus. This portion highlights the completion of the Mishkan, the tabernacle. It emphasizes the importance of community, accountability, sacredness of our tasks in these last few days of Adar. We also reflect on joy and celebration and the transition into the month of Nisan. The month of Nisan is a time of renewal and rebirth. Soon it will be Pesach, Passover. Let's begin by learning a few Midot and to focus on them. And so, the character traits that can guide our actions and interactions with others and ourselves. There'll be 3 Midot that will resonate with us in this teaching of Pikudei. One is Emunah, it's faith. The other is Shlemut, completeness or wholeness. And the other is Akdut, unity. Let's begin by exploring Emunah, faith. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, allow yourself to foster a sense of faith within you. I invite you to imagine a warm light glowing in your heart, symbolizing your trust in the process of life, just as the Israelites trusted in God's guidance during this journey. Picture the moment when the Mishkan was completed and God filled that space. A manifestation of faith. Faith in God and God's plan. I invite you to reflect for a moment on your own life. Where can you deepen your own faith? What steps can you take to trust the unfolding of your own generation? Take a breath here. Let this question linger in your mind for a moment. Breathe in the answers that come to you. Let go of the doubts with each exhale. Where is your faith? Is there a way to deepen your faith? The second midah is shlemut, completeness or wholeness. I invite you to shift your focus to the concept of shlemut. In Pikudei, every detail of the Mishkan's construction is meticulously accounted for, reminding us that every part contributes to the whole. I invite you to visualize yourself standing before the completed Mishkan, feeling the energy of every individual contribution. I invite you to inhale deeply, embracing the wholeness of your own life, the successes, the challenges, the lessons learned. As you breathe out, I invite you to acknowledge any feelings of incompleteness or inadequacy or not enough, letting them dissipate into the air. And with each breath, affirm your wholeness. You are enough, just as you are. As we pause for a moment, I want you to remember that you are created in the image of God, created imperfectly perfect. What aspects of your life feel complete? What areas still need nurturing? I invite you with each breath to express a gratitude for the journey of being whole. As you think about your life, find even one thing that you feel whole about. One thing that you feel complete about. One bit of gratitude that you have for your construction, for your design, remembering that God created you. The third midah is Akdut, unity. Let's turn our attention to that. The construction of the Mishkan required a collaboration of so many hands, each one vital to the sacred task. Imagine the community of the Israelites working together, each person bringing their unique gifts to the table and creating a beautiful tapestry of unity. Feel the connection to those around you, family, friends, us, community, virtual and physical, and even those that you may not know. On your exhale, I invite you to release any feelings of separation or isolation. Some of us feel at times lonely and isolated and separate. Recognize that we are all part of a larger whole. We're all interconnected in our human experience. For each of you that join us every day, Monday through Saturday at 9:30 in the morning, we are a community, all interconnected. Consider how you can strengthen your ties to this community, to others that you might be involved in. What acts of kindness or connection can you offer during these final days of Adar, as we prepare for the renewal of Nisan? As we approach the month of Nisan, a time associated with new beginnings and liberations, I invite you to take a moment to visualize the blossoming of a new season. Spring is here. Think about the trees and the plants and the bushes and the grass and the warmer weather. Visualize the blossoming of the new season. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sense of rejuvenation in the air. In these last few days of Adar, we are commanded to celebrate joy and laughter. We know the story of Purim. For many of us, it's hard to find joy and laughter. Our lives are complicated. The world is complicated. There's so much pain and sadness and suffering and chaos. And we are commanded still to find joy. I invite you to allow this joy to fill your heart. Find something that brings you joy. Intertwine that now with the value of faith, completeness, and unity. As we prepare to bring this meditation to a close, I invite you to take a few more breaths in, feeling the energy of faith and completeness and unity, and send out love into the world in every breath that the out breath. So we're going to breathe in faith and completeness and unity with these 3 breaths, and send out love as you exhale into the world. And when you are ready, I invite you to gently bring your awareness back to the room, wiggling your fingers and toes, opening your eyelids if they're still closed, taking a moment to adjust to your surroundings. I invite you to take a stretch in whatever way that you need, and place your hands on your chest, one hand over the other, as I give you a blessing. May you walk forward with faith in your heart, feeling whole in your being and united with those around you. I bless that you'll be able to embrace the joy of Adar and the promise of Nisan ahead, bringing light to yourself, warmth to you and to the world. Let us say, Amen. We are one human family. We are Judaism fueled by love. We love you. Rabbi Jay will see you tomorrow, Wednesday at 9:30 for Wisdom Wednesday. Wishing you a beautiful day, everyone. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 O Rabbeinu Chai. Have a beautiful day.